What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Wisdom Girl and Wise Women show. It's your girl, Wisdom Girl, aka Carmel Miller, and this is.
Hey, everybody. I'm Wise Woman Leslie Christie.
And today we are talking about just things that just naturally just don't make sense in the Bible. You know, like the Bible be making me crack up sometimes. You know,
it can be comical for sure.
Yeah, it's funny, but also there's just some things that don't make sense. Like, well, what? Like, how is that even possible?
So, what are we talking about?
Things that don't make sense. You know, in the Bible.
Things that don't make sense, or how we advertised it. Dumb things in the Bible.
You know, so like, here's something to consider. You know,
wait, before you do that, let's tell our audience we are outside today, and we are experiencing a weak Wi-Fi. So if we get cut off or if there's some spottiness, just stick with us. All right, stick with us. We'll be back. And if we get completely cut off, just check out the replay on Facebook or YouTube. All right.
So there's something. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and follow us.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So here's something to consider. Does the Bible really contain dumb things? The answer is yes.
Yes.
I mean, in my opinion, yes. So, but it's not really like God or Jesus. Not really dumb. It's just the people in the Bible.
People in the Bible
do dumb things. Like, That's it.
Okay. I see your point.
So you want to start doing the first point?
Well,
let's start with the dumbest one of all.
Well, this is the one that you talk about a lot. So,
yeah. So, you want me to, or are you?
I just up here. So, one of the dumb things that we wanted to talk about is our sister, our friend, Miss Eve. Shout out to Miss Eve.
Is she my friend?
That's questionable. She might not be. She'll be our friend in heaven, but right now.
You're the reason.
I don't know about that.
You're one of the reasons why all of humanity is doomed. So,
but let's talk about Miss Eve. Let's talk about her. So, in the Bible, we know that Eve was tempted by what we call a snake. Okay. Now, by the way, we're not trying to be theological here, so don't be shouting us out, sending us emails and all that kind of stuff, saying, "Well, the Bible said it. They meant it." Don't do that. Okay. We're just bringing up some stuff for fun, for comments, but really to give us a chance to really think about some things that maybe we all think about but are too afraid to talk about. All right.
Yeah.
So Miss Eve, she listened to a snake talking to her, right? She listened to a talking snake, yet none of the other animals could talk. Sorry. Miss Eve, no other animal is talking, but you're listening to the snake, the serpent talk.
But none of the other animals. Like, wait. Why don't you go to the snakes? Because also Adam named all the animals, like all these species. Like, we find time for that.
Right.
But anyway, moving on. So why don't you go to the snakes, talk to them? If they don't respond back to you, then you like, yeah, no. Why would I want to eat from this fruit when I got better fruit over there?
Yeah.
You know, like,
and then
let me just pray about it and then I'll get back to you. You don't get back to them. Like,
and then wait, how is it that animals are even talking? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, of course, God could do anything, but why would a random snake pop up tell you to do that?
Right. And did the snake, check it out, did the snake have conversation with other animals?
Exactly.
Like, hey, that's Eve over there. She let's kind of talk to her and try to tempt her, and
exactly.
Who's gonna do it? No, y'all know I'm straight from hell, so I got this one. Like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of crazy that she would talk to. That's like, what's the name of that show where all the animals talk? Mr. Doolittle. Is that it?
No.
What is it?
The Lion King.
No, not the Lion King.
All the animals can talk.
Yeah, the animals can talk. Eddie Murphy did a remake of it, or something. Dr. Doolittle. If y'all know, anybody in the chat know, Dr. Doolittle, I think it was.
It was Dr. Doolittle.
Right. So think about that. How crazy is that?
if that could happen, I would have talked to animals
talking to animals. Sometimes you think they can talk though, but they, you know, if you have a pet, they know how you feel and what you're thinking. So,
I never had one.
Well, me either, but I'm just saying.
I want to fish.
So yeah, so Eve, excuse me, y'all. I'm still on the cold train. Still gotta go. But that's one of the dumb things in the Bible, that Eve would listen to an animal talk to her when no other animal is talk. I would have been scared. Like, hold on.
Like, I know you were made from a man's rib, but I'm pretty sure you weren't made from a man's brain. Let me stop.
I would have been like, oh, wait a minute now, something is crazy going on. I would have
ran.
I don't know.
There's this viral TikTok that's like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
something ain't right.
Like something ain't.
You talking? Hold up.
Like, why can you talk?
Yeah.
Why can this?
Exactly.
Like, this was random. Personally, I would not listen to a talking snake. One, snakes scare me.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Why would it want to talk to me and me only?
You know what? You got that. That's a good point.
Why would you want to talk to me?
Point.
Is it because like I understand I'm new? Maybe that was a mistake God made. I think God should have. Hold up. I think that God should have made them not automatically adults, but as babies, so they could grow up and learn. Not make them automatically as adults.
Okay.
Because then their brain, they're adults, but their brain isn't right. They got a baby's brain. But
anyway, that's kind of dumb that Eve would listen to this.
Sorry, girl.
Okay. All right.
Your
brain
got
next? What else is another? Wait, what did you call it? You didn't want to say dumb things in the Bible.
Faith fails.
Faith fails? All right. Faith fails. We'll take that.
Funny.
All right. So,
fails.
What else we got going on?
Lot's wife turned around.
Now that's crazy right there. Lot's wife turned around. So
basically, Lot's wife turned back to look at the city of Sodom. You know, I really don't like where these names be coming from.
Well, that's a whole nother show. Keep going.
The city of Sodom, despite the angels warning her not to, and she turned into a pillar of salt.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. That is crazy. Hey, Sunday Bass, good to see you. Shout out to Sister Tanisha, always here with us. That's crazy because first of all, God already told, or the angel already said, don't do that, girl. Like, don't look back.
Don't do it, girl. It's not worth it.
You're going to turn into a pillar of salt. Don't do it.
Like, why is the Bible connected to these sounds? It's like, don't do it, girl. It's not worth it. I'm not going to do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not going to do it. I did it. Why would you?
So that shows, okay, wait a minute. All right. Here's the thing. This is showing us the whole thing with Lot's wife. Notice she doesn't have a name. Okay. I'm not trying to preach. I'm just making a point. She doesn't have a name, right? And it shows how women are, like characteristics of women, right? Because she was nosy. That was her problem.
Wait.
She was not that all women are nosy.
Most women.
But
truth.
Well, hold on. We have a nosy gene or something. Exactly. But not all of us are nosy. Like we kind of grow out of that nosiness.
You said a point there. What? Why are you listening to the wrong things, but when it's finally time to listen, you don't listen?
Well, there you go.
Think about it. Please think about it. But like that was, and she turned into a pillar of salt.
Yeah,
imagine just walking up. Oh, there's a pillar of salt. Look, there's some seasoning for my fried chicken. You know?
But it was a dumb thing because she was already warned what would happen. Like, don't do that, girl, because you're gonna turn into a pillar of salt. No, the whole city is burning.
And like the city,
like everybody is getting blown up. Everybody is frying, and she got to see them fry when she already know she gonna be the salt for everything that's fried.
Man,
God was doing some. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's giving.
But yeah, so that was really dumb. I mean, you know, if God tell you to do something, just trust him enough to do it or not do it. All right. So now here's one. that really, really is crazy. So my dude Moses, that's my dude, y'all. That's my dude, Moses. But Moses did some dumb things. Okay. Moses had the nerve to argue with God because he didn't want to go back to Egypt to face Pharaoh. Now, here's the question. Why in the world would Moses think that he would ever win an argument with God? Like he was going toe to toe with God. Excuse after excuse and just like you really
like, imagine God said, I know, like it's giving Black Chris. I know this child ain't just
like
I know.
Right.
I know. You better watch your mouth. I know who you talking to.
Right.
But it ain't me.
And that's how God came across. Like he said, no, I can't do it, God. Really? Okay. You yes, you can, because I called you. What's in your hand? But wait a minute. I can't talk, God. Well, I'm gonna send your brother Aaron. Like, chill.
I'll send your brother then.
And the thing is, he kept arguing with God. Like he
even after he already said that he was gonna send somebody else, you didn't want to do it. What's your point of arguing now? Like, do you want to talk? Like, you could go talk to your wife over there, but you don't gotta talk to that. Like at this point, God is so fed up with you. He don't even want to see you. Please go. Bye.
If y'all agree that some of these things are dumb, like they did some dumb things, just don't leave us out here by ourselves. Just let us know in the chat, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Dumb. Let us know if you think that some of this stuff
and yet
is like,
he still did it.
Like borderline.
he still did it.
He still did it. He still had to. Can you imagine? He was like, bump you, I ain't doing that. He practically did though. He
basically did it, you know.
But God, roped him up. Said no.
But like also, like I'm thinking about it. He didn't want to go back to face Pharaoh because Pharaoh was his brother.
You know what?
Also,
I never even.
You didn't know that?
No, I knew that.
It was his brother. Because remember,
Pharaoh his brother?
Pharaoh was his brother. Well, claimed it was his brother. Because remember, his mom put him in the river. He was found by the Egyptians, raised in Egypt, and then he ran away. But what I'm saying is because remember, I'm just thinking back. Because remember, he had a sister and a brother.
Yes.
Aaron and whatever that girl name is.
Miriam. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's so pretty, Miriam. And then remember, it was his brother, and he didn't want to do it because he was raised with them. He didn't want to make it seem like he was ungrateful and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
but
you realize you're not even supposed to be alive right now. You're supposed to be a slave.
True.
Like you're not supposed to be there.
True.
Like you were raised in royalty.
Royalty.
And now,
still arguing with God.
And now when it's time, time for you to stand up for your people, you don't want to do it.
Well, Mr. Moses, brother Moses, homie Moses, you failed on that one. Face failed. Okay, she's trying to play me. No, Faith failed, right?
Oh yeah, Faith failed. No, you're like brother, dude, and I'm like,
yeah, he is my dude. I mean, listen, he. This ain't that. This is not the show for that. But there are more lessons coming from Moses than almost everybody. Not everybody. Almost everybody. Yeah. What are you confused about?
Remember when he approached Pharaoh the first time?
Yeah.
Because he approached him like 3 times. He approached him the first time.
He had to go many times to him.
He was like, why was it like I'm just realizing why did his staff turn into a snake?
Okay, now you want to talk about something.
I'm just asking.
Because God said it would.
Okay. God said it would. Okay. I can't argue with that. God said he wanted it to be a snake. Okay.
All right.
Moving on. This one is really dumb. It's not super dumb.
Okay.
God kills every living thing because he thinks the world is too violent. You killed it back then. Have you seen the world now?
God kills everything. Like the world is too violent. I'm gonna slay everybody. I'm about to slash everybody.
Have you seen have you seen the world now and you want to kill
Wait.
Girl? What?
But it shows that God doesn't think like us. Because we think that's hilarious. It's kind of wait, disclaimer, we are not calling God dumb. So
He's not
again,
dumb. It's not dumb. It just doesn't make
don't
sense.
come for us.
It just don't. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and we making light of it, okay? We just got, because people be
trying to come for us.
People be, but I mean, the world is too violent, so I gotta kill everything, every living thing. That's all right.
Well,
Thank God.
I mean,
we gonna,
isn't that what you said not to do?
yeah, but what can we say? What can we do about that?
Moving on.
All right. So here's one. This is funny. So God sends plagues. So plagues, y'all, plagues. So people can get to know him better. If you cause me harm over and over again,
why would I want to run to you?
Got animals trying to eat me up.
Exactly. It's giving Ashanti. I keep on running back.
I'm not trying to get to know you because you're dangerous.
Like God is, imagine, like God was to call me out for laziness. It's like, you know what? They did this, they did that. You know what? You going to hell. You too. I'm telling you. You finish this out. Oh, you can stay though. You can stay. You good. And he's like, Jesus, please go down there and help them. I wasted all my energy.
I know.
I created this mess. Please help me out here.
I'm curious to know what people think about what we're saying. I'm just curious to know if there's anybody who's like, you know what?
That kind of right.
Causes you to kind of think and say, that is a little, the Bible is not dumb, but it's sure filled with
funny
dumb people. And there's comedy in the Bible. Like I used to hear people say that God is very comical, and he is. When you think of these things, he's
who was comical. The first? Okay,
not like the way we see.
Who was the first comedian of the world? God for sure, hands down.
Sure.
Anyway,
hands down. So yeah, I'm not trying to get to know God or anybody, right? Mm-hmm. If you're coming for me, trying to harm me,
why would I want to go back? Like
deuces, I'm not trying to get to
bye.
know you.
Deuces,
yeah.
Here's this.
All right. So what else?
This funny one. God creates light before the sun and the stars.
So the Bible tells us that it's the sun and the stars that illuminates the sky. So where's the light?
You created light on the first day.
Yeah, it makes you
didn't wait until the second day to do that.
Makes you say that's not making sense.
Please tell me that you just named it like
right. Yeah.
And then you waited.
Right.
You just made up the words. Please tell me. Please.
Because it's not making sense.
It's not making sense.
It's not making sense.
Moses, did you think that through?
Hey. Now see, you getting theological now.
No, I'm just saying, like,
because maybe Moses. All right, no, because we ain't trying to rewrite the Bible because somebody gonna. We don't want no hate mail. All right. No, I'm just saying, like Moses.
I still don't know how David wrote all 150.
No, he didn't write all 150.
Oh, about to say.
But he wrote most of some. But I'm just saying, maybe Moses heard made a mistake. No. Joke. That's a joke, y'all. That's a joke.
I'm just asking.
No. We ain't about that. We not saying that. All right. So listen. So the question again that you posed in the beginning is, does the Bible really contain dumb things? Now you said yes because it
just contains dumb people, not dumb. It's not really. It's just things that it's just dumb people. Like also. Here's something that I need us to think about.
Okay.
It says in the Bible, Cain had a wife when his mother was the only.
It's
like a good
but
that
okay,
doesn't make sense. It's
a theological. It's a theological debate.
Yeah.
So we don't want to touch it. But here's my take on it. The Bible does not contain dumb things. I think it's just us not understanding the mind of God and how God does things through people. Now, do people have people Have they done dumb things in the Bible? Yes. One of the dumbest people in the Bible. I feel like I just sinned saying it like that.
Dumb.
One of the dumbest people. One of the faith failing people in the Bible
was Judas, in my opinion.
Well, that's a whole different. He was dumb, but I ain't talking about dumb. I mean, I'm not talking about Judas.
What are you talking about?
Jonah.
Oh,
Jonah, like he did all of that to run away from what God said, to not do it, just to be thrown by the people on the boat into the sea, get swallowed up by a whale, to spit out on the shore, and still got to do what God said.
Like, I gotta realize something. This is a debate, of course, but my brain just thought of.
Go ahead.
Like, what if Jonah did go to Nineveh?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would Daniel's
you
story?
mean in the first?
If would Daniel and Jonah's story be similar? Because he still had faith when it was illegal.
Yeah.
But he ran away. So I'm thinking, if it was the other way around, and even if he did go and he still got swallowed by the whale and he prayed his way out of it, what if the event still happened the way exactly,
it did? It probably would be similar.
It would have been the same story.
But it kind of was in certain ways because he wasn't eating.
I feel like Daniel was a little perfect.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about today.
But I'm just like, also like,
but wait, let me finish my point I was making.
Exactly.
Okay. So there are no dumb things in the Bible. People do dumb things, but we don't understand the mind of God. And I believe that a lot of these things where you got to be like, what? They teach us about ourselves and what we do. For instance, right? Moses, right? Mm-hmm. He's arguing with God. How many times, tell the truth, shame the devil. How many times do we argue with God because we don't want to do the thing that God calls us to do?
5, 10,000.
A bunch of times, right? It may not be the way Moses did, because Moses had a special relationship with God.
Yeah, he talked to me also, like,
but we refused to go.
I also feel like God kind of had that coming though, a little bit, because he.
I didn't say that. That's all with the girl.
God, though. I kind of feel like that he knew that was gonna happen because he was talking to him in a burning bush. Like, imagine that random bush coming on fire and then you just talking. Like,
well, okay.
Hey Moses, you know, I'm the God of Abraham and da 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 da.
I see what you're saying. It was a little.
I still feel like that.
Obscure.
I feel like that's why I feel like God didn't really have like a bad reaction because he knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, he
also like he was gonna go anyway, so he really wasn't. He wasn't as mad as he could have been. I mean, God over here killing people.
Well, that was before.
He did it before he could do it again.
Did it before he can do it again. Right? Isn't that Tasha? Anyway, but listen, right? We set the same pattern as these people who are doing dumb things, like faith failing people. We do some of the same things, right? We argue with God. I don't want to do it, God, making excuses just like Moses, right? And so God's probably looking at us the same way, like
somewhere's that.
Like you can't do it by yourself anyway. Just have some faith in, have some faith in me and let's get this thing going. Same thing with Lot's wife. How many times we got to see what somebody else is doing or what's going on in their lives?
I want to see what's
especially if it's trouble. Pass by a car that got pulled over by police, or accident, right? Or something that don't have nothing to do with us, and we out there, look, we got to see it. I'm just saying, it's not dumb when you think about how it just exposes how dumb we are. I know you didn't like that. He was like, I'm not dumb. It exposes our own failing faith. I believe that's what the dumb actions in the Bible by people who love God exposes and says about who we are. Yeah. Okay. Hallelujah. Come on, high five. We agree.
I saw this really funny thing online that was like, it was like, basically people couldn't have faith, so he sent frost to knock faith out.
Wow.
Now that was scary. Imagine just frost falling from the sky. Ew.
Yeah.
Like
no.
you'd be eating frost anyway. So imagine just like, y'all, can y'all fry these up, please?
Well, see, God knows who can handle what. Because I could not have been born back then and be a part of the tribe of Israel and have to live through those different plagues. First of all, the plagues didn't touch them, even though they experienced, saw it and everything, but it didn't. Which is another thing. If you see what's going on to your enemy, now this is the word right here. If you see what's going on with your enemy and how God is protecting you and causing harm to your enemy, why would you continuously over and over and over again not trust God with the rest of your life, with the rest of your stuff?
That, like, you consider Moses your brother, right? So why, like, clearly, if he's telling you to let God's people go, that's not gonna work. So I don't know. Also, like Moses, if Moses had an issue with kept going back and forth. So why don't you just say, listen, bro, you say I'm your brother, but did I forget to tell you those are also my people? So if you're gonna enslave them, take me too. Now that would be different.
That would have turned the story.
That would have turned the whole story around.
Yep.
Like there's mad drama in the Bible. Yeah. Like God says not to gossip, but like look at all this drama. Like
it's real.
Like Jesus is just oofing people.
That's why I don't understand why people have a problem with the word of God, with the Bible, because
like everything you like to see in real life,
it's in the Bible. It's right there. It's real people, real issues, the same things we go through. But people always want to be bigger and better than what they really are. So that's what. But anyway, so the Bible does contain dumb people. Dumb people in the Bible at the same time does not contain dumb things. Hey. All right. Next week, we got a show for y'all. Listen, tell your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your co-worker, your neighbor, your enemy, everybody. Tune in next week because we got one coming for you. What's the name of the show?
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Come on, watch your mouth. It is, you need to be here. You need to be in the place. So make sure you tell everybody to tune in to Wisdom Girl Wise Woman Saturday at 2:00. We're going to be right here. Once again, the powerful show, Watch Your Mouth. We hope that you enjoyed this show. We wanted to bring some lightness to the atmosphere. Really, Fly? You gonna get all on the thing?
You know what? You could go. You know what?
So we hope that you enjoyed this show. Please, 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 please. What we need them to do?
Like, share, subscribe, follow us at Wisdom Girl Wise Women, and visit our website at www.wisdomgirlwisewomen.com.
Yeah, do all of that.
Do all the good stuff, and we will see you.
We will see you next week. Same time, same channel. We love you. Bye-bye, everybody.